Warning: the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. All right, we're live. Welcome to Urban Shadows. We're playing Urban Shadows today. We're definitely not an hour late. I don't know. You guys set your clock wrong. I don't know. What you're
Time isn't real.
So
merely an illusion.
We're missing a Zach and a Caitlin today. So we're doing some Urban Shadows.
Yeah.
They're recovering after a terrible Caitlin's fine, but Zach's in recovery in the hospital after a terrible banana accident. So send him good vibes at twitch.tv/TeamZack.
You know what they say about bananas?
Yum bananas?
Slippery slope.
Okay.
If you throw them on a ramp.
I mean, it's been my experience with Mario Kart anyway.
You just have to not be behind anyone.
We have an overlay for Urban Shadows now.
Looks amazing.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move the watermark somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it right here. I feel like it gets in the way in the top right. Maybe we can just leave it in the top right. It's fine. But what's up on the docket today? What are we? I forget exactly where we left off. It's been several weeks since we played.
Yes, it has been.
We got to do an autopsy.
Yes.
Well, a couple of autopsies. We got several bodies.
Bodies from the factory warehouse place.
Warehouse, yeah.
Where the vampires attacked us.
Where we had the bees.
Yes.
The vampire. Well, they ended up turning into vampire bees afterwards. That we let loose on Japan.
We're great people, you guys. We definitely.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You're the good guys. Look, they were the beginning of the murder hornets, but in this case, it was the murder bees.
Okay. So we got these autopsies to do. What else is going on? I remember getting like magical artifact staff.
Yeah. Well, how about we just go around the table and introduce first?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we can do that.
And kind of see what everybody remembers. So we'll start from the top like usual. Dank, your turn.
Okay, I'm Dank. I'm a... How would I put this, man?
You could just say murder hobo. Murder
Yeah,
hobo.
that's fair. I mean, if you've watched any of the other shows, I am the same person in just about every show. I am the murder hobo, war veteran, person to not be messed with.
There you go.
I'm going to be doing some autopsies.
Perfect. And Gerblin?
Sup, I'm Gerblin. I play Azrael, our resident immortal doctor, who has adopted a wee child and has been taking care of her, which is new for him, and he's kind of panicked about it. It's fine. It's fine.
We've had 20 years to get used to it.
And yet he still drinks his problems away some days and scares the local bartender. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of things. If you want the deep backstory, listen to the previous episodes.
All right, Maury.
I am the tiny terror that poor Azrael has to take care of. I am Iris. Lately her eyes have kind of been on Henry after hearing an interesting rumor, though. So we'll kind of see how that goes.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Perfect. And that leaves you, Ramblin.
I'm the local bartender. My name's Henry. And I am a wizard, and I may or may not be a murderer. And I got a cool staff and a cool bar that seems to like other folks more than it likes me sometimes. And that's the gist of it. I also have a club.
Who
that I-
dragon?
I also have a club that I beat people with sometimes. In magic, cool magic stuff.
Mostly the cool magic stuff.
Yes, mostly.
All right. Well, so like you said, we were most of the party was well, the entire party was driving back from the warehouse in the van that is Dank's, that is now full of bodies in the back. The air
SUV.
conditioned back.
Yeah.
Yeah. The mobile war crime lab.
I forgot that I got a corruption move.
You did indeed, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Awesome. Okay. Well, things are going good for Henry.
I'm in danger.
Okay, so we were heading back from the warehouse.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we skipping the session intro stuff?
Yes.
Fantastic.
No plotting for you.
This is fine.
No, we'll do that next time. All right. So yeah, did anybody want to do anything on the drive back?
Let me take a look.
If not, we can also skip that and just head back to the bar.
Pretty sure Az spends the whole time like half coddling at Iris after her little breakdown.
100%.
I suppose I'd like to channel on the way back.
Yeah, you can do that.
Because I can do two different kinds of channels, right? One with the staff, one with the bar.
Well, technically 3, because you can do one separate from both of those as well.
Oh, okay.
Because there's your
So-
regular hold, your bar hold, and your staff hold.
Okay.
Dear God.
What do I have to do to channel again? Is it-
Channeling, it should be in. Yes, there's your move there.
Oh, here it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. So do I just do it's 5 o'clock somewhere, or
So you can only do that one at the bar.
that's what I thought. Channeling. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
On a
Partial success.
10 plus. What happens on a
Oh
partial?
wait, what does he need to
plus
fully succeed?
A 10.
10.
I
Yeah.
still have a thing that I can give him a +1 from last session, unless that's gone.
No, as long as your hold is still there, you're fine.
It is still there. I'm gonna help him make it a 10.
All right. On a 10 plus, hold 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Sweet.
Well, thank you, because that way I don't have to take harm or -1 ongoing, which is probably what I would have taken.
You're welcome.
Or more corruption.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have done the more corruption.
Yeah.
I also get a +1 because of my
Focus, correct.
yeah, so I get 4. I'm gonna put 2 in the staff, so make that 4
Okay.
holds, and then 2 in regular, I guess, regular holds.
Perfect.
That's it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
And make sure to mark off the hold Dank.
Yes, it has been removed.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, you kind of sit in the back and channel, or maybe in the shotgun. What does your channeling look like with the staff?
Ooh, it's got like a thing on the end of it, right? Like the staff had like a
It's got a
some
knob on the end.
crystal or something with it was made with my blood or something like that.
Yeah, that was part of
Yes.
the ingredients.
Maybe that glows, the tip of it glows, and I just like stare into it for a while, like lost in thought.
All right, cool.
He'd be hypnotizing.
No, that'd be your dragon friend. Perfect. Anything else on the way there?
Did I ever restock?
You had not, because you need to hit the streets to do that.
Okay. Probably should do that.
Would
I
you
don't
want to
do
do
it with
that?
a car full of people and bodies.
I was
though.
about to say.
I think we were
So
planning
you want to do that kind of after you get back and put things away?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if nobody else wants to do anything, we'll go ahead and skip over to being back at the bar.
We bringing the
All
bodies
right.
here?
I think they're still in the back of the car.
I think he was mostly bringing the people there.
Yeah, I'm dropping you guys off. Then I'm gonna go drop the bodies off.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. I'm not sure how the bar would react to an
Dead
autopsy.
A
vampires.
bunch of bodies.
Yeah. Well, like also the autopsy thing.
Yeah, no, I don't have any
that
of my
too.
stuff for that here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So yeah,
We're
you
not
guys
that
can
mean.
get dropped off there.
Okay.
We heard. I remember hearing something about heaven was, or the four heavenly assholes were basically giving us an ultimatum where they wanted us to like clear out a potential threat in a park in like in our district or whatever. Yeah, shadows. Yeah, or they were gonna like take over the area basically because it was too dangerous or something that they were saying.
Some
So-
underground something or something other.
It's more that they're more or less planning to take over the area no matter what. It's just whether or not we personally have a problem with them or not. I don't. There's yeah. they're more or less planning a takeover period. It's just whether or not they're actively going to come after us. If we get in their way.
Yeah, somebody had told us that if we took care of these shadows that were like infesting a park or something, that they would consider not taking over, I think. But you might know more than I do, to be fair.
Eh.
I don't think Ovi promised anything, but I think the implication was that it would look better.
Yeah.
What I have written in my notes is stopping it ourselves may ease the tension and could be used to keep them out of our area, but not. It's not a guarantee.
Right
At
on.
the thing we can more likely guarantee is that it would be at least it would look better, but they would probably still try.
Right.
So here's my question: do you think it'd be worth taking the time? I hit my microphone. Do you think it'd be worth taking the time while Dank's out hitting the streets to investigate a place of power with this park? Or would that be too dangerous?
I think it would be worth it to try. I also may have a contact that can try and get us hopefully some more intel just in general if we can find something a little more concrete than just shadows.
Okay. What do you recommend for more intel? Suppose we can always just wait for the next customer to walk in. They might know something. The way things are going lately.
I mean, that is a possibility, but it, also may be good for us to go take a look and see what this park is about and if there is something more specific there we can find.
Okay. So you think we hit the streets also?
I feel like both is a viable option.
All right.
All right.
I'll have a drink first.
Liquid courage.
Something like that.
You may need it with my friend.
The little one?
Oh no, different friend. He's
Iris
he's
offers her juice
interesting.
box.
Is it
All right.
spiked?
I think all of hers are.
Oh yeah, all of Iris's juice boxers are spiked.
I'll just see what the bar wants to give me.
Okay. Anything in mind?
No. Not particularly. I think just to see what kind of quality I get here. Maybe this is a bit like pulling lots or something, you know.
Yeah, sure. You can go ahead and roll with your sanctuary, possibly, which would, I assume, be spirit.
I think I have a Sanctum Sanctorum roll. Would that be it?
Yes. All right.
There
Yeah.
you go.
On a
Yeah,
7
you
to
get a
9, you get something close, but it's flawed or lacking in some significant way.
yeah. You get like a bottle of gin,
Is it like
and
already
like that's
opened or
all in the
something?
cupboard.
Okay, all right. I'll just nod and pour myself a little bit. Just take a swig and go.
Yeah, it's not the best. It's alcohol, but it doesn't taste too good.
Yeah. It's not the best, it's not the worst. Just like me.
All right.
Real quick, what would Henry need to roll to see if he notices Iris watching him?
Uh,
Or what would Iris need to roll to see if she can keep Henry from noticing?
that'd be keep your cool. Yeah. You succeed unless somebody would like to interfere.
Nope.
I
Okay.
don't think I'd have any reason to be like paying attention. I don't know that she's heard anything, right?
No, probably not. So yeah, you're just kind of staring at him without him noticing.
Just chilling as his arm sipping on the juice box.
Perfect. So it's kind of got you guys settled in at the bar at least. What happens over on your end, Dank?
Well, I get the bodies back to the hideout, get them put in the cold storage area next to the operating room. I need a resupply before I can perform this autopsy anyway. Best to be prepared for everything. I'm gonna hit the streets.
All right. Any contact in particular you're thinking of?
Let's see. Who do I got? Kind of changed a lot of my background stuff here. I don't know. I guess like an old military contact.
Okay.
What do I get? Eh.
An 8. So that means it, of course, succeeds partially,
And there's no
which
way we can
means
help
that.
him. He's by himself, right?
Hmm?
And there's no way
Yeah,
we can
your
help
guys
him.
are. Yeah, you guys are a little far away to be able to help. So yeah, basically on a 7 to 9, the person that you're going to is either juggling their own problems, or whatever you need is going to cost more than you thought. Your choice.
I'll have it cost more than I thought.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can head over to your friend. Is he around the area, or he or she?
I would assume he would be around the area, yeah.
Okay. Anything he's doing at the moment that you know of?
Oh, I was looking into something. A lot of radio chatter about some shit going down with the four heavenly lords, and people are kind of scrambling about that because they don't want this to become another ward like everything else.
Yeah. In
Oh,
fact, you see, as you're kind of going, you see news cameras and news trucks.
all right. Gonna try to keep a low profile and make sure I don't get caught on candid camera here.
Yeah, the cameras don't really seem to be pointed anywhere like uh trying to look at things. They're more pointed at like people. There seem to be a lot of interviews going on the street.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, you make it there.
Excellent.
Yeah. And what's your friend like? Where's he from? Is he
Uh,
from the area or from where you come from?
he's initially from Colorado. He's super fucking paranoid. But yeah, his paranoidness really helps him be prepared for all kinds of ridiculous nonsense. Not a bad quality to have, thinking everybody's out to get you when a lot of people are.
Right. Yeah. Now, does he operate out of his house or more of a warehouse or something like that,
He would
possibly?
have a similar vehicle like mine,
Got it.
so he'd operate out of his trunk.
Okay.
Nothing like
Yeah.
a mobile black market guy.
There you go. So yeah, you run into him. Well, not literally, but
I'd contact him on the way over to his area and be like, hey, I'm gonna need some supplies. I got some shit going on. I gotta restock.
okay.
Had an op that used up a lot of resources beforehand.
You don't get a reply back, but that's been somewhat normal as well for you.
Yeah, par for the course.
But yeah, you do find where he is located. And yeah, you can kind of go up to the vehicle if you'd like.
Yeah, and pull up alongside him, roll my window down.
Nothing really happens in the vehicle, although it's heavily tinted.
All right. I guess I'd knock on the window, get his attention.
You hear like a rustling sound in the vehicle, and then the window rolls down the tiniest crack. Who is it?
Dank, you get the stuff?
If you've got the password.
Kill the bastards.
Oh, thank goodness. I can never tell when these phones are, compromised anymore.
Yeah, you gotta use the burner phones. You switch them out, get 3 every day of the week.
Yeah, but they could
All-
compromise them before I buy them,
Well, it depends on where you buy them from.
I mean, I buy them random places, but they can find a way eventually, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, a lot of the stuff that we get over here is made over in China anyway. And you know how
Yeah.
they are over there.
Yeah, I do. There's a reason I'm not over there.
How've things been?
Oh, normal. Well, not normal. There have been too many crazy things happening lately that it's begun to feel normal.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right, so what do I owe you?
Well, I had to source from a different place this time, so it's gonna cost you a little more than normal, unfortunately.
Well, you pay for what you get, and you've always got quality.
Yeah. Do you think I could get like a commission from you for this?
I've got you covered. You've always been there for me, man.
Great. I need something to let me get in somewhere unseen. But I need to be new. I can't use anything that's already out there. They've already got countermeasures for stuff.
Well, I've got some raw materials that I could probably make some pretty nice stealth stuff out of. What'd you have in mind?
Uh Anything to just blend in. But it
Yeah.
can't be magical,
Okay.
which I know you don't do a whole lot of magic anyways, but
The components help with that a bit, but yeah, I could do something non-magical, like a jammer of sorts.
yeah. Or at least it can't be power stuff.
So biological components would be fine.
Yeah. That or some stuff from those, the crazy wild people might work too, but their stuff is too weird for it to register on things.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I've got some vampire parts that I'm gonna be mocking up some stuff with here.
Oh, interesting. Let me
Yeah,
know if you get anything cool from that.
for sure. I've got you covered.
But yeah, I've moved the stuff to the trunk.
All right, I'll go ahead and put it in my vehicle. Thanks again.
Yeah, take care.
You too. Dank gets out and nonchalantly opens up the trunk of his car and starts moving the goods over to his trunk.
Yeah. You see it kind of in the trunk of that car that it is like fully subdivided from the rest of the car.
Right.
Cause yeah, that'll keep anybody from getting in there when they try and get their stuff.
True.
But yeah, you grab your stuff and restock your arsenal.
Excellent. So I go ahead and take the stuff back to the base, get everything unloaded, and head back over to Henry's bar.
Cool. Perfect. We'll head back to the group again.
We're still at the bar. Can I channel at the bar while I'm here?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
I don't have any holds for 5 o'clock, so I need to.
Yeah, that one is a really good one.
Hey. 13.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh,
Too bad there's no way to advance that.
What happens if you advance it? What could possibly... 10 plus is the best you can do, right?
No, if you take a look at the first page of the basic moves, you can actually advance regular moves. And they do something even
Tough.
better if you get a 12 plus.
Oh. Okay. All right.
For instance, if you advance unleash and get a 12 plus, your target gets to choose. Either they surrender completely or you incapacitate them.
Okay. I'll put all 4 in 5 o'clock.
Okay. Kind of similar to before, where you just kind of focusing on the keys.
Yeah, maybe this time I'm drinking some gin and sort of like fiddling with the keys and thinking.
Drinking some gin, grimacing.
Yeah.
Got it.
Extra
Got it.
juice box out.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think that it would have taken very long for Dank to get all of that done. It wasn't a terribly involved meeting.
Maybe like 7 minutes or something.
Yeah, the travel would have been the longest. And
Yeah.
dropping off the bodies.
True. About half an hour tops then.
Yeah.
I feel like I should probably call Morgan before we get too far.
Okay. You can do that now. Now, do you
Yeah.
just want to call him, or do you want to hit the streets with him?
Yeah, why not? Let's hit the streets. It's good to roll things, right?
Okay.
What's his faction again?
Power.
Oh no. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, you call him, and it just rings.
Damn.
Did you
I-
leave me at the bar?
Well, I think he's still at the
I'm
bar.
still there.
Can I assist?
It wouldn't change.
Oh, it's a 7 that goes up.
Yeah.
it's a 7.
Oh, wait. If you assist and I give the +1 that I have held for Az, that would be a 7.
It'd be
He doesn't have to
possible.
be there.
I don't.
Yeah.
At any distance.
Yeah, go ahead if you'd like.
Sure. Make that 5 into a 7 with that.
Well, she has to
Maury's gotta
roll her
to-
assist.
Yeah, don't mess up. No pressure.
It's rolling with their faction, which is also power.
Maybe lend a hand.
Can I do it to power?
Yes. Yeah? Yeah, you get it up to a 7.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
Power
he
is
is.
huge. Power of friendship works again.
Yeah.
And this intimacy move I found.
And these bodies I found.
So yeah, is he juggling his own problems, or is the help going to be costing more than you thought?
Probably cost more than I thought.
Okay. But yeah, you kind of call again, kind of urged on by Iris. And this time you hear it like click and silence for a little bit. And then, hello? Who is this?
Hey, Morgan, it's Azrael.
Oh, hi! I'm sorry, I was in the middle of something.
No worries, friend. I know you're typically pretty busy. I may need a favor.
Oh, what would that be?
Well, you know me, always looking into things around when people are in trouble. Turns out there's some shadows coming out of an area that I currently reside in. And they're hurting people, and I need to figure out exactly what they are and how to deal with them.
Oh, that's not great.
No, it's really not. I don't know that if you've paid attention to the news about them adding a new ward to Tokyo or not.
I haven't turned on the television in a while. Most of my stuff, I can't watch the news or else it won't work.
That's perfectly understandable. I didn't figure as much. You were never really one to watch the news.
Yes. Do you think you could bring me some vitamin tablets as well?
Vitamin tablets, of course. Any dietary restrictions this time?
Nothing from any leafy greens.
No leafy greens, got it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Any specific vitamin tablets? Brand preference, anything like that?
No, you probably know better than I do on that part.
Alrighty, I'll bring you the best stuff I got.
Thanks. This has been a bit of a long month with this particular try.
Ah, yes. I can imagine. Well,
Yeah, it didn't really like getting it didn't like the relocation very much.
yeah, yeah. Relocation is hard. I can imagine that would change things quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well,
But if you can send me some more information about exactly what you want, I can do something and see if there's anything that you need. There's probably something that you need, but I don't know what it is now.
of course, the plan was to go try and get you some more intel. I will send it your way as soon as I have it, and I'll bring you those vitamin tablets.
Perfect.
And I'll make sure the whole crew has no leafy greens until we get to meet up next.
Oh, good.
All right, talk to you again soon.
Yes. Also, no mangoes.
No mangoes, got it.
Thank you.
Anytime, my friend. You try and get some rest.
I wish I could. I also can't sleep for more than 5 hours.
Well,
But that's just me.
fair. That's perfectly understandable and a whole mood. All right, well, we'll talk to you again soon. No leafy greens, no mangoes. Get you some vitamins.
Right. Now, where was I? Click.
I'm just picturing the as only side of this conversation. Like, what?
I just stared at you, so confused and insulted.
Az kind of looks at her and goes, I told you he was interesting.
You always make me eat the yucky greens.
Well, until further notice, no yucky greens and no mangoes. For anybody in this bar who plans to deal with Morgan.
Wait, what?
Morgan's also a wizard. His particular brand of things is very particular. Anytime I've had to deal with him in the past, there have been either dietary restrictions or requirements depending on the situation. And he makes ridiculously sweet tea. Like, southern sweet tea would be ashamed because it's not sweet enough. But he does very good work, and he has been a very, good contact to have in the past, and somebody that I trust. I've told you about this man before. He's Fish Wizard.
Fish wizard.
Yeah, from Miami.
From Miami.
You
But
didn't
yeah,
let me meet
I
him
think
yet.
you probably get back during that conversation, Dank.
So I walk in when
Change
they're
your
talking about
tone,
Fish
Fish
Wizard.
wizard.
Yes.
A fish wizard, huh? Like Aquaman.
Not exactly. So Morgan is an old contact of mine. He gained the nickname Fish Wizard with some of my former associates in Miami because he required us to go and catch him a live fish in order to proceed with some magic-y stuff to assist with a job there. So he kind of got the name Fish Wizard from all of them, and it sort of stuck with that crew, but his name's Morgan. He's quite particular, so if you plan to interact with him until the next time I get to meet him, no leafy greens and no mangoes, please. Need the spell.
I like mangoes.
Listen, kid, I do too. It's gonna suck, but
Mangoes are 50% of the mango tango. That is a vital strategy. This is going to be difficult.
just don't eat them.
Yeah, okay, that's fair then. Yeah, that's fair.
Iris like turns and looks at Henry and go, "Wizards are weird."
Yes, they are. Now, did you learn anything about how to deal with shadows? Has any of you ever run into them before?
Yeah, you just use really bright lights.
It's
Would that-
gonna depend on what exactly they are.
I don't know, man. Bright enough light, you got a laser beam.
Fair and valid.
It's a good point.
One of you might actually know a little bit of information. Iris, would you care to roll a keep your cool?
I can try. Okay.
Yeah.
The dice like me tonight.
So you've been doing some like information hunting around the area because, I mean, you're stuck as a kid and you don't like, you have some people that you blame. You actually know that the shadows that they're referencing are probably a kind of Ayakashi.
Hmm.
Which you also know, of course, is this area's version of the Fae.
Right.
Oh.
I'd just be like, "They're thick."
Sorry, repeat.
Just like very upset. They're fey.
Ah, there we go.
Problematic. I mean, the whole situation's problematic, but that's an extra level, I'm sure.
As if your kid didn't not like them enough. Let's add the fact that they're actually fey to them.
Depending on what court, I may be able to get some extra info from a different contact, but that's going to be very dependent on the court.
You do know that they are not associated with any court.
Ah.
Not you, but Iris does.
Iris.
Would As we saying that out loud.
I mean, he did just
Yeah.
mention that it's going to kind of
Oh,
depend
okay.
on what court they are.
Then she'd probably be like, I don't think they are.
Cool. Unaffiliated Fae. Great.
Just
Iris,
look like,
you
how
kind
do
of
you know all this?
Iris, you kind of have realized around the area. It's weird for an area because none of the Fae they're not from any house. They are Ayakashi. There's a big difference, but they're the same thing. It's weird. It's wild, you know.
I'm just gonna have her kind of say that back to the group.
Okay, so they're homeless Fae.
To put a face to a name, do you need to do you use like a specific person, or could I be like?
Yes,
Okay.
that one needs specific people.
Trying to
I
think.
just stared at her like, how do you know this?
Been making friends?
Kids talk.
Just sort of nods like, fair.
Sorry for interrupting you, Henry. You can go now.
You're fine. I'm just trying to think of a way to get more info.
I
Maybe
mean,
mark off.
investigating a place of power would probably be by going over to that area. Might
Yeah,
know something
we
at
could do
least.
Yeah. All right. Do you guys want to? I don't know. Pay the park a visit.
Sure.
I'm down.
Are we?
Now there are
trying-
a few parks in Kichijoji, so
They would have told us the specific one, right?
they
Remember-
just said a park.
Oh. So
My friends have pointed me towards a specific one though, right?
Well, technically, both of the parks they have some Ayakashi influence. The Inokashira Park is a little less so, just because that is where the six tend to meet. The six from Inokashira, the immortals in the area.
can I hit the streets to find out which park it probably is?
Yeah, you could make up a contact, because
Okay.
hit the streets is with a person.
Let me see here.
Or you could go with somebody that you've already met. For instance, I think the White Birchers might have some information if you wanted to go there.
Don't they owe me a debt?
I think they owe all of us a debt.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oshizume owes all of us a debt, right? The White Birch Tavern owes me and all of us a debt. Okay. So Hoshizume and the White Birch Tavern owes us a debt. All right. Yeah, I feel like that's a good place to start. Maybe cash in that debt. If I got to, of course.
Okay. Oh, also, if you didn't already have it marked, mark Mortality, Dank, and mark Power, Gerblin.
Yeah.
That was for Hit the Streets. Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of figured. Okay.
I need wild.
Well, you should have hit the streets with Wild.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a
Working
way
on
to
it.
mark mortality and power right now.
I'm-
Do I
Yeah.
get one for Linda Han?
No, because that's technically a basic one.
So am I rolling hit the streets here?
thought
Yeah,
we were
for
doing
Mortality,
Oh, okay.
if you're doing that.
And
For-
you get to mark
is that-
mortality.
What faction is the White Birch Tavern?
Mortality.
Okay. Succeeds partially.
Okay.
Right.
So are they juggling their own problems, or is this going to cost more than you thought?
Maybe it's going to cost more than I thought.
That's just a popular one recently. All right.
Do I still get to mark mortality?
Yes.
I will definitely do that. Okay. On a 7. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What do they have to say over at the White Birch Tavern?
Well, do you guys all head over there?
I would assume so.
Yeah, figured.
All right.
Look, I'm
Yeah.
thinking since they owe all of us a debt, maybe for this one, let me do the talking. That way, if they decide to declare that we're even, you all still have one to hold over them.
Fair enough.
All right. Yeah, you head on over to them. It is a, fairly popular bar there, basically. Tavern, sort of thing. With
Alright.
quite a bit of hunters and veterans going in and out.
When we walk in, I'm clearly uncomfortable with the crowd. Like, there's a lot of people in here. Don't like it.
Yeah,
Garrus is
it's
moving
a
behind
pretty good
us,
amount.
Like,
I guess it just find somebody that looks like they're in charge, like a barkeep maybe or somebody.
I mean, you spot Hoshizume in a corner.
all right, I'll go talk to Hoshizume.
Yeah. She is kind of finishing, like, downing a drink.
Hey,
And kind of notices you as you approach. Yeah.
you got a second?
Oh, hi. I should, yes. Did you need something?
Maybe. I'm not sure if it's all right to have this conversation here in front of people.
Continue.
Do you know anything about a park? Some shadows?
Shadows at a park?
Faye.
You mean Ayakashi?
Nod.
I mean, they kind of have all of the parks here for the most part. But the Inukasha one is protected because of the immortals, though I still don't like that much. If you're going to look for Ayakashi somewhere, I would probably go to Zenpokuji Park.
Okay. Do you know if any of them are causing problems? Might have run into trouble with the four heavenly lords.
He visibly gets more kind of up. She sits up straighter at that. None of the people here would have run-ins with them.
None of the people here.
None of my people would do anything with those people.
That's
things.
Is she talking about the lords or the shadows?
She stiffened up at the lords.
Okay. She called them those things.
Mhm.
Okay,
well,
yeah.
considering what they did to her, I don't blame her.
Yeah. Well, they're planning to make a move on our district. Seize control, I guess.
I know, and they will find this to be a much greater problem than they think it will be.
Good. In the meantime, might ease tensions if we can take care of this shadow problem.
What shadow problem? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll just fill her in on what we heard. I don't remember all the details of exactly what we heard, though, is the thing, so...
That shouldn't be the case. There's no... We don't have a problem here.
think maybe it's them stirring up trouble, maybe trying to get us placed against each other. If they're these people.
Possibly. That seems like something that they would do.
All right. I'll just have to start checking them one by one, maybe see if we can find anything odd.
Right. Well, the only one that's very active with the Ayakashi is the Zenbakuji, so you should try there first.
Will do.
And if you do see anything or have anything happen there, since I'm giving you that information, I really need you to come back and let me know what's going on. Because if there's something out there like that, and we have not known about it, then that needs to be fixed.
Can I figure someone out?
Yeah.
What do I roll for that?
Mind.
Oh, I see it. 8 again.
Yeah, partial success. So
Uh,
you get some questions, and they get a question.
I have to spend a hold to ask them a question, don't I? Is that what it says?
So, yeah, you spend hold that you get from the move. You get 2 hold from getting
okay.
success.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I can
Not hold from elsewhere.
What are you worried might happen? And
Can I ask what you mean? Which part you mean to ask that about?
well, she's saying if it turned where the place that she's sending us to, if there turns out to be something going on, to come report back and let her know exactly. So I guess I want to know what she's worried might happen while we're there, like what could go wrong, or how it could turn out to be the right place if there is something going on. I kind of want to know if she's. How could I get your character to? How could I get your character to tell me everything? I guess tell me everything you know. Maybe if she's leaving something out.
All right. Well, we'll start with the first one. And she kind of sighs for a moment and kind of pats the seat next to her.
I sit down.
Henry, shadows are dangerous. Very dangerous. Not by themselves. By themselves, they're, I wouldn't say harmless, but people can take care of them. I think a normal person would have some problems, but even some of my rookies would be able to take down just a regular shadow. But when they get together, bad things can happen. And if that's the case, you need to not try and take care of it now.
Why?
Because it's more than you can probably take. It's more than your group can probably take. It's more than we could take. It requires extremely specialized information, knowledge, and usually magic to get rid of them entirely.
Well, magic I might be able to do. I'd prefer to keep the peace if possible. But if things go sideways, what's the best way to deal with them?
Well, the best way to deal with them is to basically erase them entirely. If you leave any of them alive, then they can go along and create a new mass of them if they find the right location. And if you do, and they make a new mass, they know who attacked the old one. people that don't succeed at driving out shadow nests generally don't live long.
Oh, well, understood. How do you recommend we don't miss any? Do we
That's the issue. You have to be able to track all of them, which is not something a lot of people can do.
Well,
You also have to try and make sure that you get them all in the right area, because there are some shadows that go out to harass things and do that. If there is something there, that is probably why they're seeing them outside of Kichijoji. They don't hunt close to home.
I imagine they're good at staying out of sight, yeah?
They are, but we're generally pretty good at patrolling everywhere. So if there really is something out there, I don't know where it would be.
All right.
Because we cover all of those parks with our patrols.
All right. Well, we'll just take a look at first, see what we see. We won't go running in there careless, trying to clear out a nest or anything like that.
Good. I'm very glad, and I'm grateful that you saved me. And if this is going to happen with them coming here, it would be good to have somebody else here, if not on my side, then at least thinking of the correct people. And if you're not here, it would make it harder.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate your help too. We'll see what
I
we can do.
apologize for my outburst earlier. I just have some history with them. I can't say much more at the moment. It's sensitive information. Someone could get hurt.
All right. I won't pry. I'm not their biggest fan either.
Well, like I said, let me know if anything is out there, and I can try and get my contacts.
Will
And
do.
perhaps we can find somebody that can actually get rid of something like that if it is there. Hopefully, though, it's just them messing around and trying to cause problems, though.
Hopefully. Well, stay in touch.
You as well.
Yeah, get up and go back to the group.
You do so. All right.
Do we at least know what park it is?
She told us to go to, what is it, Zanjoji? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
It started with a Z.
Yeah.
Zenpukuji.
Zanpakuji.
Zanpakuji. Okay, so this is the part where we accidentally nuke Japan. Gotta get rid of all of them in one fell swoop. That sounds like an airstrike to me, man.
Are you sure you meant to say accidentally?
You know, there were air quotes around that one.
Okay.
Well, funny.
Iris
that
is gonna
may
wave at her as
be-
they leave.
What was that?
Iris is gonna wave at her as they leave.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, I don't think they'd take too kindly to that happening a third time.
Yeah, there may be some problems with that suggestion.
Well, you know, you got a big enough explosion, there's no problems left.
Yeah. Funny is that maybe that probably would be the best option if things go sideways. I was thinking maybe we scout first, stake the place out, see if what's coming and going. If we are going to try to take them out, we need to make sure they're all there. Maybe we can talk to them.
Maybe they're not so bad after all. I mean, it's the four heavenly douchebags who want to get rid of them. How bad can they be?
Iris is just like glaring up at you as you're saying this.
Bad folks.
Dank's gonna glare back down.
Glaring contest.
Bad folks will have conversations with you too. Try to get one over on you. But
Yeah.
it might allow us to figure them out a little bit. Anyway.
That's just true. It's worth a shot. Let's go and talk to some shadows.
We'll see how it goes.
Just like that time in the Viet Cong jungles where I tripped LSD. Talked to a shadow of a tree for 7 hours.
That must have been a good talk.
It was. It was a very engaging conversation.
Did he tell you about the octarine?
That's this world.
Yeah, but it was a tree.
This is true, but I don't think it was sapient pearwood.
That you know of.
I don't think they have pear trees in the Viet Cong.
Sapient other kind of wood.
Fair enough.
When you're
But yeah,
tripping, does
what do you
anything
guys
make
do?
sense?
I think we're gonna go and investigate the park and try to talk to some shadows.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Anything you guys do to prepare?
I'm already fully stocked.
I mean, I have the time. Why not channel again?
Channel on the way to the park?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Ugh.
Mwah.
Miss.
On a miss, hold 1, but you cannot channel again this scene. Wait, hold 1, so I still get 1 hold? I don't have to pick one from the list?
No, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And you get 2 hold.
Oh yeah, because I get an automatic +1. So I don't have to take harm or anything like that?
No.
Oh, that's dope.
You just can't channel again at the you can't channel again at the park.
Alright. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Anybody else while he's gone?
Can I try out I know a guy?
I think that's the first time you've used that. Go ahead and let the audience know what it is.
When you hit the streets or put a face to a name with mortality, you roll with mine instead of affection.
Oh, well then, no, that would be something different. Because you're not hitting the streets, you're just going there. And it wouldn't be with mortality anyways, it'd be with wild.
Well, I was hoping to, like, talk to some kids or something.
Well, if you'd like to do something separate, you could, but they're all going to the park.
Wouldn't there be kids at the park?
Wait, that's what I was about to say. Wouldn't there be, like, kids at the park?
It is
I
a
mean, kind of. Yes. They're just gonna be regular kids, though.
You know, kids see all kinds of things.
Kids are scarily observant.
And not
I'll
a lot
let
of
you know
people
right.
pay attention.
I'll let you know right now. They will not have seen anything.
Okay.
Okay, what'd I miss?
But I was thinking maybe they had like heard something.
No.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Also, hi, Zach, since you're in the chat.
Hey, Zach.
Oh shit!
Hi, Zach.
Man in the chat.
How dare!
Okay, so what'd I miss?
Just questions about children
Okay.
and everybody else not really having anything else to prepare. So
All right. How do you guys think we should approach this? Should we stake him out first? Watch him from afar?
yeah, you're gonna make a plan, Dank.
Yeah, we are going to observe the main entrance and exit points in the park, see who's coming and going. Just stake it out for a bit. Gonna provide everybody with some snacks.
Awesome snacks. That's what's up.
Uh,
Nom, nom, nom.
also get a fucking camera, act like I'm doing photography for the park, and just discreetly take pictures of suspicious looking individuals.
Okay.
The chaos
All right.
channel is so lit today.
While
yeah.
we're waiting, what would Iris need to roll to look for dandelions?
Nothing. You can find them.
She's going to pick the dandelion greens,
Okay, so
stuff
Oh,
them in
for
her
fuck's
pocket.
sake.
She's not eating them.
all right, so I guess this would count as a plan, wouldn't it?
Yes.
But she does give Ed the flowers.
And I'm gonna use the only hold I have for me to make that a 10.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, wait a second, that's a 6. Oh no, wait, it didn't scroll down for me. All right, cool. You get a 10.
All right.
You hand as like these dandelions as shows you how to make a flower crown.
No.
Let's see, so that's 3 holds. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna use one of those to make sure everybody has all the proper gear for this stakeout.
Okay.
So we're all prepared, looking discreet, acting like we're just normal people doing normal stuff in a park. But we are surveilling the area.
All right. Perfect. Okay, who is doing the actual lookout?
Who's our most observant person, would we say?
What do you use to observe? Is it mind or
I
spirit?
want to say it'd be mind.
Or would this
Actually
count as
would-
investigate as a place of power?
Well, you could also do that.
What faction would it be?
Yeah, what
Wild.
kind?
Wild.
Oh,
You do
yeah.
not want me rolling.
I'm
mean-
gonna do that.
Yeah, as I say, I would like to. Probably,
Yep.
I feel like we all could probably do so.
I've already
And-
got
I have
one.
a -2.
And I'm gonna
It doesn't matter if you fail.
gonna spend another one of my holds, leaving me with one left to make that a 10.
Well, go ahead and mark wild.
And that's all of them.
I might as well.
All right, hell yeah! I get to mark wild, and I got a 12. Heck yes! I
So
see
yeah,
all the shit.
You're Iris. You're playing around, and you kind of you take a look around, and you're like, "Faye,"
Yeah.
and you don't notice anything.
Fuck that, I'd rather play.
Yeah. Now, Dank and Az, you both kind of, as you're looking, you kind of try and see a little bit more. Dank, you probably get more of like, I guess I would kind of say like a tactical view of the location, probably.
Okay.
And yeah, you see just, I mean, there's the general like park area where people are, but there's a good amount of just like, not necessarily wilderness because it's too close to places, but it's places that people don't go. Like you see where people are going, and you see that they don't necessarily avoid places, but they don't go places because it's either a little too overgrown, just too far from the path, that sort of thing. So there's a good amount of places there that regular people just don't go.
Do other people go there, though?
If you go in and check, you may learn that, but for now you're not sure.
I will communicate this to the group that I've noticed these spots that people are seeming to not go near.
And then for Az, you kind of get more of an overview of the area, kind of as it has been. You almost kind of, because you've traveled quite a bit, so you've probably actually seen this place a few other times, even though they might have been separated by decades or however long. So you kind of see kind of what it previously was and kind of to what it is now. And it kind of shows you the different places that are, from what you can see, kind of similar to what Dank was saying, that kind of just didn't get, they never got touched by the regular people. And you do notice that one of them is a little bit different than you remember. It's a small, like, I wouldn't say forested, but more area with more trees that seems to be like almost sunken a bit.
Gotcha, like the area itself has sunken over time.
Right.
Yeah, I'll point that out as well.
Okay, so we've got spots people aren't going and a weird other spot that's a bit sunken in.
Maybe there's something in one of these areas people aren't going that leads underground.
Yeah, it sounds about right, yeah.
It's highly possible.
What time of day is it currently?
see. We did that. I'm trying to remember when we did the raid.
I want to say that was early morning.
I think so. So I think it's like, if not noon, then like a really early afternoon.
Okay. So,
So let's
Okay,
check out.
but even with the snacks, Iris might start getting moody on you guys.
dip into the arsenal and find something to distract you with.
You do have exactly what you need.
That is true. I would have to roll on it though.
Oh no, for the other thing.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
plans, yeah, the plans gave you what you need, so you've got snacks.
This is true. I've got
No, I'm
snacks,
saying despite having snacks, she's starting to get moody.
but I have
Ah, I
all the
see.
things. Hmm.
I got you a coloring book. Did you not bring it?
She is giving Henry like death daggers.
She's gonna hand her a butterfly knife. There you go. Play with that.
What have you got? A knife. Ooh.
Yeah, let's give her another one.
As just, god damn it.
I'm helping.
She'll just like go to like Az's back and like hide against it.
As just like turns, scoops you up, and just like sits you in his lap and just kind of rocks you back and forth a little. Like, if you need to take a nap, kid.
Hungry.
What was that?
She's grumbling hungry.
What do you want?
Nuggies.
I don't think I have those on me right now. Is there something that can tide you over?
I want snacks.
I
We
have
have
all of your
snacks.
favorites, and Dank has some snacks. What do you want? Something sweet, something salty, something
Pop
sour.
rocks.
Something explosive.
Yeah.
She does look up at him at sour.
Sour it is. Kind of digs in bag, pulls out some like fucking warheads.
She just pops one in. And then... like completely straight face while doing it.
That hit the spot, kiddo?
Meh.
Okay, does it hit the spot enough to tide you over for chicken nuggies?
She nods.
Alright. Pretty sure I've got the stuff to make you dinosaur nuggies when we get home.
Jerks head up at him.
Figured you'd appreciate that.
All right.
The memes are popping off. I love the kid with the candy dog dish.
Cool. So what do you guys do?
Hmm.
I'm gonna go investigate the sunken in spot and see what the hell is up with it.
Okay.
I'll poke
Yeah.
it.
I'll go with them. I don't want anybody going and checking out any of these things alone.
Do you want us to stay here and keep a lookout / be backup should you need it? Or do you want us to go with you?
I look at Iris and hesitate.
What?
maybe just stay here in case we need you.
Can do.
All right. Yeah, you go over to the spot that Az pointed out.
Yeah. Here's my question: if I can shield somebody for the whole scene, would it be the whole time we're here?
Yes.
Okay. Before we separate, I want to spend 2 hold to give everyone +1 armor.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me mark off the hold. With my shielding spell, 2 holds provide +1 armor to everyone in a small area, possibly including yourself. Armor lasts until the end of the scene. You can stack multiple uses of shielding at once. I will not. I don't have a super huge amount of holds right now.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Cool. Everybody take armor +1.
Cool.
Does it stay in effect once we separate?
Yes.
Okay.
If
Alright.
they left the scene, then it possibly would end for them, but they're still in the scene. They're just a little bit away.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what we see. We'll go. We're checking out the sunken in area first. Is that what you said, Dank?
That's right.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of notice that it's not really one of the spots that you had noticed for the most part. It's closer to like a more of an area where people would gather, but it's not so close that people will go there all the time. But it's definitely somewhere people have been. You see garbage here.
Is there anything identifiable about the garbage? Is there like certain kinds of garbage that stand out because there's more of it than others?
Not particularly. It seems to be fairly average garbage like distribution. You know, mostly water bottles, food packaging, beer cans, things like that.
Oh, okay. So like a squatter's been here.
Not really. There's nothing that looks like it's been there for long. Most of it looks like it has kind of landed there because now that you're closer, you can actually see that the tree roots here are a little bit more exposed, and most of the trash is just a little bit caught on those roots.
Hmm.
It's more like the trash has gotten blown there by the wind or something.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna see where the trash would have blown here from.
Well, like I said, there's a small area close by that is, made more for people. It's got a little bit of paving there, as well as some benches.
Hmm.
And a few other amenities, things like that. Water fountain, a sign, some things like that.
Right then. So nothing really sticks out.
Nothing sticks out as like, besides the fact that people come here, so there's going to be more trash.
Hmm.
Because some of the places that you were seeing earlier did not have much trash, because there's not really people around for trash to even get blown in that like general vicinity.
Fair enough. Don't know what to do with this information.
I feel like maybe there's something here for like maybe there's something we can learn here, but maybe we're not looking the right way. Would it possibly help to let it out in an attempt to extend my senses, supernatural or otherwise?
Sure, you could try that. Before you kind of roll, is there anything that you specifically are kind of trying to do with your senses?
Trying to see if there's like any kind of supernatural marks on this place, like if there was like any hidden instructions perhaps, or like secret entrance underground, or tracks, even like some kind of energy.
You're basically trying to activate Witcher sight.
Yeah, basically.
Turn on detective mode.
Yeah. Yeah, or if there's anything like out of place about the trash. I don't know. It could be an illusion or something. I don't know. I'm just reaching.
So, okay, what's the main thing you want from what's the main thing you're looking for?
To advance the plot.
Buddy over here would like to request concrete things I can take to Morgan to get him to help us. But I'm not there and cannot request this.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose
y'all should get walkie-talkies or something. Oh wait, you should have top walkie-talkies.
We do have walkie-talkies.
Yeah, you can discuss with them.
Hey, there's a hole over here with a whole bunch of trash, and Henry's gonna use his wizard sight to find out what's going on with it.
Yeah.
Anything concrete you can bring back would be beneficial as far as like actual like pointing us in the direction of these, you know, things that we're looking for, you know, trying to be discreet about this. That's going to give us the best chance of Morgan having being able to give us anything extra, like how to take care of it, things like that.
Okay.
So any concrete, like,
which means we might have to just
proof.
go in the hole and see what's in there.
Well, there's no real hole that you can see. It's just a depression.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, I too have a depression.
I know. See, yeah, it's going around.
Mood.
All right. Here's your let it out roll. 9.
Okay.
What does that do?
Take it a corruption.
Yeah. On a hit, choose one and mark a corruption. Okay.
Unless Dank would like to use his last hold.
If it'll advance the plot without screwing Henry over, yes.
It would get rid of his it would get rid of the corruption possibly.
Possibly. He'd still get corruption even if I give him a 10?
Yes, because he could choose a second option, and if he chooses a second option, then he still takes corruption.
Oh, okay. Fucking fine, good. Last hold. Go for it.
Yeah, take a 10 instead.
Okay. What does take definite hold of something vulnerable or exposed? I guess that would make sense in combat, but that wouldn't really make sense here. Extend your senses, supernatural or otherwise.
Okay. Do you take another one or do not take corruption?
you gotta. I was gonna not to take another one, but if you're gonna tempt me with the corruption,
no, it's completely your choice. Not saying that it's gonna help you or not, just giving you the option.
I'll not take the corruption.
All right. Yeah. So what does like extending your senses feel like to you? And do you choose like your magical sense or like just a normal sense that you try to extend?
Magical sense, I think.
Okay.
What does it feel like? I think it's a bit like I would imagine like breathing underwater would be like overwhelming at first, gaining a new sense suddenly. Bit confusing. Suddenly being aware of something you weren't really quite aware of before.
Okay.
But also maybe a bit familiar. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the gifts and the chaos. Uh, yeah, and I think I'm looking for like traces of magic or residual magic or like any source of magical energy that might be nearby. Maybe my eyes glow a little bit or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Third eye idea is kind of cool, actually. Something like that.
Okay. Well, yeah. I will slightly disappoint you in that you don't feel any magic.
Okay.
You don't see any magic, feel any magic. There really hasn't been any magic-like use in the area in what feels like a good amount of time. This place feels pretty untouched by magical forces. Now, having said that, you do feel something weird. It's not magic, but it feels strange, almost tingly on your senses. And it is coming from what feels like below you.
And there's no obvious way to get below me, is there?
Not that you can really see. If you kind of go kind of around the area, there doesn't really seem to be anything that has like a specific like area that you're seeing anything abnormal.
Are there any sewer grates or anything like that around?
No,
Okay.
but
Maybe.
you do kind of feel that it extends kind of. I assume you kind of go around and kind of see where this weirdness kind of extends to.
Yeah, like the radius of it, that kind of thing.
Right. It's kind of from like around the trees with the roots, and it does extend a little bit under the like paved area as well. And you kind of can feel it getting kind of smaller as you kind of go that way. And there is kind of just around the tree area as well. There's some of it, but not nearly as much as kind of at the tree and like kind of towards the paved, more people populated area.
Okay. I'll let Dank know. There's something weird going on under the ground here. I'd like to find a way down, but thinking that if all else fails, maybe we just dig. There's no obvious entrance or anything like that I can find.
Okay, I'm getting my shovel.
We could check some of those other nearby areas that you and Az mentioned to see if there's like some kind of entrance in those other areas.
Yeah, we'll go take a look at that, see if there's like a hole or a way down or something.
Okay.
Anything.
Yeah. You can do that. Your senses will stay with you for a good amount of time, so good enough to kind of check the areas that you saw previously. And you don't really find anything. There's maybe a little bit more of that feeling under you, but you don't see anywhere in the park where you're looking who that kind of has any opening really.
Okay.
And there's nowhere that you're feeling that is more strange than your first spot. There's maybe little spots here and there that feel a little bit weird, but nothing nearly as strange as that first area.
Okay. I get on the walkie-talkie. As
What's up?
there's some kind of weird energy coming from under this sunken area. Can't find a way down to it. Do you know anything about Fae? Can they, I don't know, travel through the ground or something? They gotta be close to trees, right? Some of the energy seems to be coming from the trees or the roots of them.
The Fae have their own kind of magic. I know that for sure. What each person, like with wizards, what each person can do and how they use it varies. But I know it's very specific to who the Fae are, but that's about all I know. I don't know specifics. I'm not that close with too many of them.
What about Iris? What does she know about them? Anything?
Iris?
No.
Is that a no?
Iris would probably shake her head. Nothing specific.
Back to Henry goes, yeah, nothing specific. Sorry.
It's okay. It's worth a shot.
Alright, plan B, we dig a hole.
I think so. That's the only other thing I can think of.
Other than, maybe finding a sewer entrance or something near the outside of the park.
It couldn't hurt to check.
Yeah.
We might get arrested for digging in a park, so...
Yeah, you just put some spray paint in different colors down along the ground, wear a safety vest, put out some cones. I've got all that stuff in the SUV.
Really?
Yeah, man, you'd be surprised how often you can get away with digging if you make it look like you work for a public park.
You really
He's
came
completely
prepared.
correct.
You really came prepared for this, huh?
Always prepared. Constant vigilance.
All right. Cool.
Question. While
Answer,
they're-
Daily Double?
While they're about to start this hole digging adventure, can I go ahead and shoot off a message to Max
Okay.
and see if I can get any information on Fey magic that way?
Okay. Hit the streets.
Oh fuck! What is Max again? What's the tainted?
Tainted is also wild.
I was thinking tainted was also wild. All right, dope. Oh no, that's bad. Max doesn't answer.
They are busy.
They're probably not even on this plane of existence. This is fine.
You get this number is not in service. Please try again later.
Well, fuck. I tried. That's the problem with having a Fey boyfriend. Sometimes you're just not on planet Earth.
I
Iris is
don't know.
looking up at Az.
I mean,
Oh,
you
as
have
does-
other Fae people as well.
You do?
Yeah, I'll also shoot a message off to Vicente. I guess that's another hit the streets, huh?
Yep.
Or, yeah.
More wild.
Well, that's a 7. Vicente answers.
We're saying they're dealing with their own problems right now.
Oh yeah. Oh
Because
yeah.
it's probably not going to cost you anything.
No.
Hi, how can I help you? Wait, who is this?
Hey, it's Azrael. I'm a friend of Max's.
Oh, friend of Max's. Ah, that means you're a friend of mine, so how can I help?
Excellent, excellent. So Max mentioned that you're a Fae, and I had some questions about Fae magic. Some friends of mine are looking into some trouble in Tokyo, and any advice you can give might be helpful.
Okay. What court are they from?
They're not from any court.
Where are you?
Tokyo?
Oh.
Yeah, they're the Ayakashi.
Right. Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah,
What kind?
Ayakashi?
I mean, the more specifically, there's a ton of them.
Oh, I have no clue, to be honest. I sort of lay out the whole situation for him.
Oh, shadows. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a specific kind. I mean, if you've got a problem with those, you probably have some issues. We've got a little friend to deal with that right now, but I don't think we
Yeah.
can send him over.
That's perfectly understandable. I know you guys have your own set of stuff going on.
Yeah. Speaking of that, ignore any like struggle you hear in the background.
Did you answer the phone in the middle of a fight?
Maybe.
Okay, that tracks. Is Max getting his ass kicked again?
Maybe.
God damn it.
I did watch his phone fly across the room a minute ago.
Oh, fun. The idiot probably tried to answer my call and broke it in the middle of all of that. Fantastic.
It does look kind of bad.
Tell him if he breaks too bad, I'm not there to fix him this time, unless he wants to ship his ass over here.
I would, but I'm not allowed to go in there.
Ah, fun.
Yeah. Something about me dying? Anyways. Well, I mean, I would say be careful with them. They're bad. They're pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with them. Mostly just don't try and fight them.
Okay. Alright. And if we have to?
Get somebody really good at destroying things. And I mean, like, really destroying things. Have you got anybody that can do, like, time stuff? Because that'd be the best. Like, make it to where they were never there. That'd be the best.
Time stuff. That's helpful. I don't know that I have one necessarily at the moment, but I will try to find something.
Yeah. Otherwise, you've got to deal with all of them, and that's just no fun.
That's what we heard, yeah.
Yeah. Stabbing doesn't really work with them. Neither does light. Don't use light.
Damn, there goes that plan.
Good to know, good to know.
Yeah, it just makes them mad, which is a bad thing.
Yeah, mad shadows, not fun from what I understand.
No, kind of painful.
Also good to know. Okay, if we need to figure out exactly where they're all congregated, any thoughts?
Look for dark places?
Yeah, that. Duh. That
I'm
makes
sorry,
sense.
was that obvious?
A little bit, but you're all right. It was kind of a dumb
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, no, I'm watching like a soul thing happen, so I'm a little bit, yeah.
Do I need to let you go?
No, it should be fine. I can't help them.
All right.
Everyone dies.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hearing Az's half of the conversation, or does she get to hear both parts of this one?
Az is not one to use speakerphone, so you're probably still only getting half the conversation.
She's one very offended he called Faye, but at the same time extremely amused because she knows somebody's getting their ass kicked.
Yeah. And me with out of character knowledge knowing exactly what the fuck is happening on the other side of the phone is hilarious in retrospect to know that he was on the phone during all of this shit.
It makes perfect
Oh,
sense,
God.
though.
It really does, because, you know, he's just out there doing fuck all. Of course he answered the phone. Jesus Christ. That's a story we'll have to tell y'all later.
No.
God. Okay, would they have, I assume, do the shadows have their own type of magic then?
I mean, yeah, all of us do, really.
Okay, I assume they would use some of that sort of as a way of hiding where their main sort of location is, possibly.
Maybe? They're a little stupid for that.
Good to know, good to know.
They don't really tend to hide that. They just put it somewhere really dark and kind of assume nobody goes there.
Okay, good to know. I'm trying to think of what else I need to ask.
Is there somewhere you're looking for them specifically?
Underground.
Yeah, we tracked him down sort of based on some evidence to this
Hearsay.
park, and there's an area that seems, it from my recollection, it's different than how it used to be, and there's some strangeness happening there, not necessarily feeling like magic from what my friend says, but it's weird, and we think there may be a way to get to them from there, but other than digging, I don't know what to do.
Wait, you said digging? Are they underground?
That's what we were wondering.
Huh.
It's a pretty wooded area. The ground there has sunken pretty significantly over time.
Could you take me over there?
Did I? Maybe?
No, could you?
Oh, could I? Yeah, sure. All right. Mutes the phone real quick over the walkie-talkie. Hey, I've got a friend on the phone. I'm coming to you guys over there.
Okay. See you in a bit. Dank
Suits
is
up,
spray
child.
painting out lines, getting ready to start digging.
Over walkie-talkie again. Don't do anything until I get there.
Okay. Just gonna get all this marked and make it look official.
And yeah, and get up and wander that way.
And Rose is like, do you want me to come or do you want me to stay here?
I don't want to leave you by yourself.
What? We're here.
I mean, I don't want to leave the kid out here by herself, unless somebody wants to come out here and sit with her.
Send her over by the hole.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah, that's
Fair enough. I mean, bring her with me. Problem solved.
That was the whole question. Is it do I bring her with me or do I leave her there?
Bring her with you. Kids like digging holes.
So
It's
yeah,
true.
I bring her
Not when
along.
they're ready for lunch and a nap.
Should go pick up some Whack Arnolds or something.
But yeah, we go over to this sunken area.
Okay.
When you walk up, I'm talking to Dank, and I'm like, so I'm thinking if we run into these things and I just blast them with fire because, like what you said, light, which against shadows, fire gives off a lot of light, right?
Nope,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
You throw a
Absolutely not.
fireball into an enclosed space. You know,
I'm
one,
telling you right now, the answer is no, according to my friend here. And unmute the thing, put it on speakerphone. Aye, Vicente, we're here.
kill it with fire, right?
Oh, you've got fire? Cool. But don't use that.
Yeah. Well,
Unless you've got like dark fire. Dark fire would be cool.
dark fire. I don't know, man. We could. What makes fire dark?
Possibly the Fae? We don't know yet.
I don't know. We could mix like sodium into the flames to make the fire a darker color. There you go. Dark flame. Problem solved.
Doesn't that just make it a different color?
No, it actually kind of like it makes the fire black if you do it right.
Oh, huh. I'm gonna have to try that.
It's a really nifty thing to do.
Cool.
Just
I'll do that in my
put-
apartment next time I'm there.
Don't do that in your apartment. Not
Sodium
again.
salts over the burner. There you go.
What? Why? I've got water. I can just put it out if I have to.
Yeah, it's not like it's using an accelerant. It's pretty much just proper salt.
Okay.
See, he gets it. Okay. Also, let me listen for a second.
Recipe to make black fires.
Ah, I see. You guys have a problem.
Oh, do
Yeah.
tell.
You've got a water leak.
A water.
Okay, so it's a
Waterly?
normal freaking hole. It's a normal depression caused by a sinkhole due to water mixing with the ground soil.
Do you think you could get me like closer to the like depression area?
Yeah.
Walk
It
on
does
over.
so.
I was just like looking at Harry like, how the tell?
Magic ears.
Yeah. Henry looks clueless.
Still
Yeah,
going for a third eye.
there's a lot of
Sure.
dripping down there. Oh wait, what's that other sound? And we watch as the area between the trees begins to open up and try to swallow Az.
Oh no! uh.
Can I try to grab him? Stop him from
Immediately
falling?
running after him.
You can all definitely try. He is going to have to do a keep your cool roll to avoid falling in the apparent sinkhole.
What would that be to it? Just lend a hand?
It would be lend a hand depending on what he gets.
He got
partial success.
Wait, no,
7.
I have not rolled yet.
That's a hit the
this
streets. I'm
counts-
going crazy.
Yeah, this counts as a violent threat. Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna
Or-
fall quite a bit, so yeah, I would kind of count that.
Hell yeah, dauntless. Excellent.
Yeah, no help needed.
Yeah.
I love having dauntless. That's so nice.
So yeah,
my
you
blood is garbage.
dance backwards. You dance backwards out of the thing. Do you mean your spirit is garbage?
Or yeah, my spirit is garbage. Sorry.
Yeah.
My spirit's extra garbage. Oh wait, I can fix that. I have all the things now. I can fix that, but that'll wait, and I'll have to fix that later.
Yeah. And yeah, so you like dance back out of the way of the forming sinkhole, which takes all of the trees and goes all the way back to the paved area.
Oh damn!
So you guys dance all the way back to the fucking paved area.
Oh wow.
Do we need to roll to?
Do I manage to grab my cones before they fall into the sinkhole?
If you would like to, you can roll keep your cool, but everybody else was far enough away that you saw what was happening and could get out of there before it hit you guys.
Okay, yeah, I grabbed the cones.
Okay.
No.
Where's
Oh,
Dank?
no.
He's in the hole.
My cones. Sad face.
Can I have at least grabbed one of the cones on my way back with a 12?
I'll fall in the hole, but I'm yeeting the other cone out of the hole.
Oh god! Oh,
Oh
no.
goodness.
He's
So you get both of your cones saved, but you go in the hole instead?
I mean, how far down is the hole, would you say?
Well, it doesn't really matter because it's a fall into water. Well, okay, it doesn't really matter as much as like it does. It at this like height, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you were much higher, it would matter, but
so shorter than like the Golden Gate Bridge.
right. It would be like Olympic high diving sort of height.
You know what?
Holy.
For
Whoa.
flavor text,
15, 20 feet?
I'm gonna keep the cone. I'm gonna bring it down the hole with me. I'm not letting
You
go.
all just
On.
you all watch it's just Dank just yeets himself down the hole with a cone.
Iris is just like standing on the edge watching.
Just like, oh no, my cone! And jumps down the hole after it.
Catches it on the way down to cushion it fall.
I got it! Splash.
As standing there, phone in one hand, cone in another, like, what the fuck?
Iris just
Oh,
looks
that
up
was
at
the other
him.
noise.
Iris just looks up at him and goes, Gramps has lost his mind.
Lost it. It's been gone for ages.
Yeah, you say that, and Az just goes, I don't know that he had one to begin with.
Touche. And she just goes back to looking at Dank in the hole.
What did he mean that was the other noise? What did he hear?
Probably the ground shifting, if I had to guess, right, Vicente?
Yeah, that was the I didn't really hear it as much because that's not my thing, but yeah, that was the ground. Oh, did I introduce myself yet? I'm an ocean fae.
Look at Iris.
She is just like pointedly just watching Dank, ignoring the phone.
Wearing the cone on my head like a hat now.
Well, two of them aren't really in a position to introduce themselves. Dank's in the hole, Iris is not in a great mood, and then...
You can call me Henry.
Hi, Henry.
All right. So what is this?
Well, from what it sounds like, it's a small under or subterranean complex of water-filled tunnels.
If the shadows have been living down there, would that force them out?
The water? Probably not. They don't need to breathe.
Cool. Another thing good to know.
I don't think they like being underwater, though, but I mean, those places can be full of little spots that have air pockets.
Oh, jeez.
been
Man.
diving in a long time.
You haven't been diving in a long time, but it's so much fun.
I haven't been diving since the last time I was in the Mediterranean, which was a
Huh.
hot minute ago.
Yeah, that's a while away.
Could have gone when we were in Miami, but didn't end up doing that as much, with the little one.
That's even further away.
I mean, for you, yeah.
Yeah,
You
we just have
enjoying
the
all the
Arctic
snow?
here. It's weird.
Frozen water.
Yeah, I don't much like hard water. It's weird.
Dank,
Understandable.
Yeah.
you all right down there?
Bruh, I am moisturized in my lane, fucking unbothered and vibing. Having a good time with my cone hat in the hole full of water.
Can you
I'm
see
always like-
anything?
Bruh, it's dark as fuck. Wait, do I see anything though?
I mean, there's now an opening down in there, so it's not as dark as it was before.
Okay.
But
Anything?
I mean, pretty much what all you see is like fairly sheer walls, as well as kind of a small area that leads over to what you can see as a pipe leaking.
There's a leaking pipe. I mean, the guy was right. He heard it through the ground.
There's no shadows here, just
The
evidence
fucking hole.
evidence of poor city construction.
Wait, do I have my tools that I was like faking I was here to fix this leak for, and there actually is a leak? Bro, I'm gonna fix the leak.
There's an
Swim
idea.
over to the pipe and fix the leak.
Yeah, I'm gonna swim over to the pipe, get my like toolkit out, and start fixing it. Like I'm already dressed for the job. I might as well do it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm just now like picturing Dank as Mario with a cone on his head fixing this goddamn pipe.
Sounds about right, yeah. If Mario had a gun.
It's me, Dank.
It's me, Murdero.
I don't know. He does enough murder.
That's more like animal abuse, honestly.
True. So yeah, do you guys anything else you guys do?
Does he get the pipe fixed?
Yeah, he can fix it.
Awesome.
He's done enough of this shit. He can fix it.
What do you think, Az? No shadows here? Just a bunch of water? Or think
Not
you're-
likely. At least not right here. Unless they're hiding in the pipe.
No, they'd be like seething out and trying to murder you.
Also
Okay.
that.
No shadows here, just bad public infrastructure.
Right.
all right, Dank.
You'd be surprised how many places are about to collapse. It's really fun walking through the city and just noticing them.
You
Sure,
would
All right,
like music.
So Hoshitsune fucking sucks. That was bad info.
She told us what she thought she would be helpful, which is fair. That is what she knew. But that
thought
does
she
put us a
knew.
little back at square one trying to find them.
Hey, Dank, how are you getting out of there?
Grab the ladder off the truck.
All right, I'll go get the ladder. And drop it down in the hole. I mean,
How
not-
deep is
You
this
shouldn't.
hole?
You shouldn't tell the city yet. You should go diving down there. It sounds like a lot of fun.
I mean, there's just the hole in the pipe. There isn't like a pathway leading off somewhere underground, is there?
I don't know. Is there, Dank? You're the one that's down there already.
It's what I'm asking Wolfy, man. Like, do I notice like a pathway going off or anything?
I mean, it seems pretty deep.
Okay, so it might be under the water then.
Yeah, you don't see anything around you, but the water's deep.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna dive down and see if I see anything real quick.
Um, As does like put a hand on Iris's shoulder and go, just be careful, especially when he's underwater. You don't want to whack Dank in the head with one of those rocks.
Ooh.
Mm,
We like Dank. We don't need him to have a concussion.
And
oh,
just
I'm
don't
light.
come over here.
But yeah, you dive down and kind of a little bit down, you can kind of see that it does like go down quite a bit and it does seem to like curve.
Okay, so I'm gonna come back up and report my findings. Like, yeah, there might be something under the water here. There's like a passageway underwater that goes somewhere.
Question. No, I think I answered my own question. Never mind. All right. Do you want some backup?
I mean, yeah, scuba gear would be cool too.
You have scuba gear?
Dude, I have everything. There's a compartment in that truck for just about anything you could imagine.
His truck is Batman's suit.
You didn't leave it unlocked, did you?
I would have left you with the keys.
Okay. All right.
I feel like Henry might be used to leaving his unlocked though, because it's a crappy car.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take the
Just still in
keys,
there.
go over to the truck, get in the driver's seat, start it, and leave. No, I'm just kidding. I
You get 5 blocks away and the car explodes.
I'll grab the scuba gear. If there's enough for everybody, I'll grab all of it. I don't know if I would want.
There would not be enough for everybody.
Okay.
I could roll Arsenal.
You could, but yeah, that would be the case because you definitely don't have room to just randomly store everybody's scuba gear.
That is true.
Not to mention the likelihood of conveniently having child-sized scuba gear.
Yeah.
I would probably have like 2 or 3 sets though.
Yes, that I could understand that, and very small air canisters.
Yeah, maybe like an hour's worth of oxygen.
Yeah. Also, were you not going to grab the ladder?
I did grab the
Okay,
ladder.
making sure. I missed that part, so I was making sure.
Yeah, so there's a way back out, and we have 3 sets of scuba stuff.
What do you think? Maybe have at least one person stay out to watch the ladder.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. That falls like it's gonna suck getting back out.
And I don't know about Iris going down either. So
No, probably not.
maybe one of us
I'm
needs
too
to stay
small.
outside, as with Iris.
Yeah, Iris and I can hang out. You have scuba experience?
No.
It's easy, you know. You just put on the stuff and you don't drown. That's about it.
Yeah.
You did grab a rope, right?
There's a ladder.
I mean, to make sure you guys can make it back should things get twisty-turny.
It's what you get the chalk for.
All right, as long as you've got something.
Chalk underwater.
Yeah, man. There's different kinds of chalk.
Okay.
Dank, it immediately comes to you that this might not be the best idea. It does seem to be mostly soil under here.
Oh, so like you can't really mark on it.
So the chalk's not a good idea, or just this entire endeavor is bad.
The chalk necessarily.
Okay. Oh.
You got rope, right? You got scuba gear. You gotta have rope.
Yeah, I've got to have rope.
Yeah, you certainly have rope.
grab some rope.
It's the good stuff.
All right. Do we tie ourselves together and tie off up here?
That would be a smart idea. Yeah, I'd set up like a belay pin to tie the rope at the top of the hole,
All right.
and then loop the rope through it.
You're gonna have to tell me what a belay pin is, bud, because
Have you never been like
not
mountain
ex-military.
All right, so it's like
I've gone climbing before. I know what a belay pin is.
I'm an old
Yeah.
drunk. I don't go climbing.
That's fair. So it's like a thing you run a rope through, and then there's another thing called a crampon, which is what you like shove into the wall of the surface that you're attaching the rope to in order to, not fucking fall off the mountain.
Hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, put one of those spikes in there, run the rope through it, belay pin for each of us, get tied up so we don't fucking get lost underwater in this hole. And yeah.
This might be have to be where I dip.
I was thinking that this was a good spot.
This is a good spot.
Yeah.
Does Vicente ever hang up on me?
No.
Oh God. That's fine. I'm fine with this.
If things progress over there, you literally start to hear them talk amongst themselves, and you get forgotten, but you don't get hung up on.
Oh God.
Looks conflicted because like they're amusing, but they're fey.
Here's the thing. If Vicente wasn't a fae, Vicente and Iris would get along.
They are just both of them are chaos babies.
They're both chaos gremlins.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess next time we find out what's in this hole in the ground.
What's in the hole?
We find out how long Az's battery lasts.
That's a good question.
I charged it, and I have a charging pack in my bag. I know what I'm about.
Would Az think to grab the charging pack though?
It's in the bag he always carries.
But would he think to grab it to plug the phone in, or would Iris have to be the one to be like, "Oh, your phone's about to die"?
No, he'd pay attention.
Well, I don't know what to do if we do run into shadows now that I know that fire and magic doesn't work against them. It just pisses them off. Hopefully I can club them to death, because that's probably what I'm gonna have to do if it does turn into that. Of course they're probably not here. Maybe there's like I don't know, like a
Maybe this leads to a normal entrance or exit to the underground somewhere.
Yeah, or
Also
there's like a ring down here that somebody's put part of their soul into, and then if you like wear the ring, it like turns your hand black.
Or, there's a ring in the water that if you put it on
Does
makes you
anybody get
weigh
the reference?
like 10 times as much, and then you fucking drown.
I picked up what you put down, Ramblin', yes.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out next time. So here's what you guys can do if you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube. What you can do.
Don't forget the end move.
Oh, okay. There's an end
If you
move.
guys learned anything, you can switch your things around, remember?
But I like the way my things are. I have a 1 in everything.
Then you don't have to.
Yeah.
By learned anything, you mean faction? If we did faction move?
Oh yeah, I got
No,
all
it's
the 4
if you
of
learned anything, really.
them. I got all 4 marked.
Yes, you can advance as well.
Okay. How do I go about doing that?
So erase your marks on all 4 of them,
Uh-huh.
and just take one of the advancements. Which, let me check your thingamabob. Are down. Oh, you just don't have them. You've got them marked to be hidden. There you go. So down on the left side where it says improvements.
Okay. See. Ooh, 2 more features to my workspace.
Yeah, can
Or a
choose any
move
of those.
from another archetype.
Yep.
That's the one that I'm going with. I just can't remember the move or what archetype it's from.
I might have
wasn't
to.
it Ghost or Spectre? I mean,
I think it's Spectre, yeah.
pretty sure in the spirit or something like that.
Phantasm, take +1 spirit.
Ah, there you go.
Yay, it's not a -1 anymore.
Yeah, I could.
And remember to
take-
calculate everything correctly because it doesn't calculate it for you.
Could
True.
take 1 to blood and make that not a -1. Or
You
I could
could, yeah.
take 1 to mind and make that a 3.
Yeah, that is the highest you can get.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think if nobody else wants to do any swapping around of scores, then yeah, you can do your plugging.
I was gonna do -1 heart +1 blood, I guess.
No, not with those. Just the factions, sorry.
Spectre.
Oh, the faction scores. Okay.
Yes.
Because he's got an improvement. Or advancement.
Yeah. Some of your advancements are just adding some on your stats, which are pretty nice.
I'll do -1. Oops. I did not realize that was keyed to the minus.
Wow, that was loud.
That's for unknown New Orleans. My bad.
That was great.
Sure you were awake for the end there, Gerblin.
-1 wild +1 mortality is what I was going to say.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Where is the thing for the other archetypes?
I can send it to you later.
Okay.
And by
I'll
later, I
worry
mean
about
as soon as we're done.
I'll worry about it later then.
Yeah.
Did we cash in our debt for White Birch Tavern or Hoshizume?
No, they didn't request that.
Cool. All right. Well, check out twitter.com/sketching space for Gerblin's Twitter and artwork and stuff. We played Azrael for you today. You can go bug Zach, who wasn't here today but showed up in the chat for a little bit at twitch.tv/TeamZack. You can check out the artist who did the artwork for Cassidy and Narcissa on Broken, which will be hopefully we'll be playing a week from today at 10 Eastern. Let's see here.
9 Central.
9
7
Central.
Pacific.
7 Pacific. Thank you. You can check out our Paladin of the Beverages GoFundMe and get him NOS for all his spelunking water cave exploring rocket fuel.
Keep him jittery in those tunnels.
Yes, he needs to be awake and alert to survive the underwater dungeon.
Oh yeah, we're doing the water dungeon now. Everybody's gonna hate it.
Yeah, because water levels are the worst.
There's gonna be horrible anxiety-inducing music.
Yeah. And of course you can find me at Ramblin Man TV on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Minds, on everything. And the Discord is got like public area now, so if you want to jump in the Discord and see the crazy memes, you can see the crazy memes here. Oh, I'm posting that in the Discord. What the shit am I doing? You can see the memes here.
Thinking about the Chaos Channel drops it in the Chaos Channel instead of on Twitch.
Yeah. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, all the links are in the description down below. I think that's everything. So Friday we'll be doing some more Unknown New Orleans. That starts at 8 Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And then Monday, Force Flush is coming back at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. And then, of course, like I said, next Wednesday, hopefully we do more of this or Broken. If we got everybody here, I guess we can do Broken. Up to you guys. Yeah, masks, and we'll be returning a week from this Tuesday. So that will be the next week.
But they do
So not the
have-
coming Tuesday, but the week after.
Yeah, masks and Unknown New Orleans is every other week.
Okay.
So that's the way that one goes. I'm tired. I think that's all the stuff I got. You guys got anything? Make sure to like and subscribe and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Dish about it.
All right. Everybody have a fantastic night and a great week, and we'll catch you guys next time.
And remember, definitely start fires with sodium salts in your house.
Yes. But we'll do it in a safe way. Do it, like don't burn the house down. We'll catch you next
Please.
time. Bye, guys.
Good night.